We are LT Sports Insiders, and you are watching the LT Sports Insider News Hour.
As you already know, we are
the best in the nation.
The stage is set for the NFC Championship in Santa Clara. The Detroit Lions will be taking on the San Francisco 49ers in what should be a great game. This is the first time that the Lions have been to the NFC Championship game in 33 years, and the 49ers have been in it for the last 5 years. So, real underdog story coming out of Detroit here, and they are underdogs. I expect them to put up a real fight against the Super Bowl favorites.
In similar news, the Kansas City Chiefs this Sunday at 3 o'clock will be taking on the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore, and this will be the first time that the Baltimore Ravens have ever hosted an AFC Championship. This will also be the 6th consecutive AFC Championship game that Patrick Mahomes has played in. And let me tell you folks, I could definitely tell you who most of America is rooting for in this AFC Championship. I love you, Lamar.
And on to the many head coaching changes that are taking place right now. We're starting to finally get an idea of what the NFL is going to look like this upcoming season. We got Brian Callahan going to the Titans. He was the offensive coordinator of the Cincinnati Bengals. Most people would say that this was the least justified head coach change, as Mike Vrabel had brought a winning culture to the Titans, even with teams that were considered to be subpar. So it's going to be very curious to see how Brian Callahan is going to change the culture, how he fits into the locker room, and even a question I have is, how will this affect the Bengals offense not having him there?
January 24th, Jim Harbaugh is the new head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, fresh off his national championship title with the Michigan Wolverines. Will Jim Harbaugh bring a brand new winning mentality to this Los Angeles Chargers locker room? It seems like the Chargers are filled with such talent such as Justin Herbert, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, and other dominant defensive figures. Can Jim Harbaugh help get them into the playoffs and finally get them over this hump that it seems Brandon Staley has put them in? And let me tell you folks, I can tell you one thing for sure. As an AFC fan out there myself, with the Buffalo Bills, I'm just praying that Jim Harbaugh is just as effective as a head coach as he was when he was with the Chargers as a quarterback in the 90s.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have been calling my phone, writing me mail, sending me emails asking, how do you not only blow a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl, but also a 2-interview lead to Bill Belichick? That's right, Bill Belichick, despite interviewing twice, he was not hired by the Falcons. The Falcons decided to go with Rams defensive coordinator Raheem Morris. And what I'm thinking, and what everyone else is thinking, is what happened to Bill and where's he going to go?
In other head coaching news, part owner of the Washington Commanders, Boomer Esiason, has come out and said, quote, it's a lock on their decision to hire Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson after the season ends. At this moment in the season, however, the Washington Commanders cannot hire Ben Johnson to be their future offensive coordinator due to the fact that Ben Johnson is still playing in this week's upcoming NFC Championship and quite possibly even the Super Bowl.
The head coaching carousel continues in Carolina as the Panthers have hired Dave Canales as their new head coach. The former Buccaneers offensive coordinator is going to be in for a rough time coaching the Carolina Panthers. This team does not have the offensive weapons that they have in Tampa Bay. This is going to be a real rough time not having that get out of jail free card with Mike Evans.
We are LT Sports Insiders, and you have been watching LT Sports Insider News Hour.
And folks, as you already know, we are
the best in the nation.